Such a strange comp. Unicorns Love do not have a lot of team fight engage. It pretty much relies on landing bindings or using the Wall of Pain or a rogue shockwave to find multiple members, while Splyce have so many more active tools to attack the Unicorns of Love. Strong frontline, strong backline DPS as well. I think as far as well-rounded team compositions go, Splyce definitely load into this game with an advantage, but I feel like certain elements of the Unicorns of Love, you feel like the time is ticking against Splyce, where there's a Karthus in a jungle that's going to outscale and do so much damage. It's going to be really hard for them to pin down Inax's Xayah in these games as well. Splyce don't have the same dive tools that they had in Game 4. So if they come up with a lead, I think they have a lot of good options. If they don't come out of the early game with an advantage, it's going to be much more difficult for them to press their will on UOL.
Early game, inevitably the story for both of these teams. Jungle CS 3-camp lead, and now Chachi, once again, the one in trouble. Most likely going to have to burn the flash here. Wall of Pain should come out in a moment, trying to isolate him. He's trying to buy as much time as he can. He knows he's going down the flash. Is it going to be enough for Visit Chachi? Can he make it out? The Skittles connecting the flash forward. The stun, the first blood to the Karthus, and already another engage on the bottom side. Unicorns of Love pulling ahead.
At the same time, beautiful gank in the top lane. Now Xerxes looking mid.
Wants to get in, hit confirms it. No Man's in trouble. Has to run for the hills. Is he going to be able to sidestep? He walks back in. He dodges. No Man's. Not enough. Humanoid. They can get wave pressure here, but they can't get much else. Xerxes now on the bottom side. The blast shield's going to start to fall away. Inox has ultimate available. Flash as well. Good dodge out there. Can pull the feathers back into North Scaren, but North Scaren won't overstay his welcome, and it's fights everywhere. Visitachi going for it. He does manage to get him the Skittle without getting connected. Flash in. Visitachi gets out. Heroic moment for the Splyce top lane.
Unreal. One more time. Visitachi pulling off the 1vX plays right there's bot lane.
Going in. Kave needs to get out, but meanwhile there's a Kiana on the backside. Inax has to be careful. Finds the snare. Finds the lockup. Now the lockup is there. He manages to use the stopwatch. Buys a bit more. Kave trying to finish it off, but the flash out will take him to safety. Well played. Just going back to that point you made earlier, I actually want to hold that thought because No Man's looks like he might just walk in face first into a gank. Big damage comes from the center. That's the stun. Xerxes goes in, tries to ult, but just sombreros himself, and Anonastic is just left watching.
It doesn't stop.
The Humanoid's on the way down too. Edward and Inax need to get out of there. They're going to give up the Rift Herald for this one. If they die, it'll be a fine trade, but they cannot afford to go down here.
Here we go.
Oh, North Scaren now going to be in trouble. Looks like they're going to grab at least one. That's one kill. Inax now going to get locked out. Edward should be taken down next. The flash out to safety. Don't think it's going to be enough, but he manages to lock down Kave into the tower. Xerxes, though, the hero to tank it for him. Oh, it's the questionable
TP comes
TP.
in. It's Inax. He has no flash. He has no ult. He's dead.
What are you doing? Caught out. Oh, surprise Karthus. More like surprise Kiana. Anonastic now has to run for the hills.
No ulti, though.
Xerxes doesn't want to commit. Visitachi. Karthus goes out of range. He can't get anything else. Edward now has to run. They're moving in to try to pull him back, but a clean flash out from Kave.
This is exactly what I was talking about. It's so much harder to face check with Edward. Now North Scaren. He went too
the
deep.
wall, but not enough. Not even enough time to connect there.
Meanwhile, Humanoid still pushing top lane. Inax without ultimate might just die.
Can't flash this. Just gets one shot. Humanoid on a rampage.
Inax. Ultimate mistakes under his tower, but can his team come and reply? Humanoid, not much mana, no ultimate.
This could be a big shutdown. What else can he get done? Anonastic steps in. Double AP threats versus the single of Humanoid. They will take him down. Shut down over to No Man's, but the tower still falls.
Take stock. It's an ultimate ops. There's a huge team fight cooldown, and then the survivability of Boss's dominance here. I think that's going to be a roughly even trade. Xerxes just trying to steal, sneak in for another good smite, but not able to do it.
Wall of Pain, huge there to block this out. Kave on the backside, maybe they get something done. Edward looks like he will be sacrificed for this one. Big damage comes in, a decent shockwave, but there's really no follow-up there. Kave now stepping forward. Inax needs to flash out to safety. They have gotten the Drake from the side of UOL, but it doesn't look like they're going to be getting anything else. Won't be able to find anything else. Slow siege here in mid. Xayah finally on the way down. Edward will be here as well. Looks like, Orianna just barely able to get that out in time. Maybe can't make his way out of this one. So much damage comes in, though. Kave and Humanoid are Xerxes? Good question. Is able now to make it out. They are going to be able to break the tower. Here comes a bit of damage, but the heal there to mitigate it. Still so close to finding the kill. The rest of them are on the way. There's no Nocturnal to ferry them safely into the pit, but 8K dropping.
They can't do it fast enough, Dracos.
Spotted out. This is it. They bet it all in this single moment. 4K. It's getting lower. Edward trying to buy it. Can they get into the pit? They managed to take it. UOL, can they survive? How many members can get out? 3 members escape with the Baron. No Man's now running for the hills. He will be sacrificed, but still they get the Baron.
It's just one. That's not enough. Still, Unicorns do survive. But look at this. Boss is chunked. He has the TP to get back into the fight. Ananasic, hardly any mana left on this Karthus. It's the problem with these extended fights. They don't have an Ocean Drake. He doesn't have a blue buff to keep topped off. So the rest of Splyce are going to walk back while Humanoid and Norscaron zone away the Unicorns, make it so there's no possible chance that Ananasic can try to steal.
Here comes the TP. The Requiem up and available. Edward just getting chunked out. Humanoid he'll find him, but Humanoid may just go down. The heal takes him out to safety. The Baron has dropped in the favor of Splyce, and Unicorns of Love will get nothing back. Most you can hope for, take one member out, buy a bit more time. Edward really has to be careful here. No Man's doing what he can to clear the mid wave. Baron buff stopping.
Without No Man's there, they can't threaten anything, so Kabe can step forward and hit the tower. Now they run up, but they can't do much.
Still fishing for Humanoid. Ulti goes out, tries to get the follow-up stun. Humanoid now in trouble.
Humanoid!
Going forward. Humanoid is not going to
Zonia.
No. Here it comes. That's going to be it! The shutdown!
So crucial from No Man's right there. Now they're looking for the fight.
Edward wants to kick this one off. The binding lands. Kabe, all eyes on the 80 carry. The last source of damage. Cersei fishing for the flank. No Man's so low on the backside. No Man's should be set to fall. The dash forward, the flash in. He takes out one. He tries to push him back, but he misses. He misses the ult. Kabe now unstoppable. UOL will live to fight another day. And he's on the way to a Void Staff as well. There's the TP coming mid lane. UOL stepping forward. They think they've spotted out Xerxes. His ult goes down early. The rest of the team now needs to retreat, though they can't afford to get caught out. Vizichachi in the middle of everyone. And Ananasic now pulling back. That's the TP used. They get really not much for it.
And Xerxes lost his ultimate. Yes, they get the flash on Ananasic, but the ultimate from Xerxes going to be so crucial in the next 20 seconds with both of these objectives spawning. Boss not able to get back to base, doesn't have the TP quite yet, so he's going to be walking into the river, low on HP already, but Unicorns, this must be their moment to fight around an objective.
Set up so good for Splyce, however. They're walking straight into the funnel. Humanoid's going to find the stun. That's going to be burned out. Elder Drake is now gone, and they have a huge advantage. Kabe to the backside. Is it going to be enough? Kabe,
he's dead!
Shut down. That could be the difference maker. Still, Ananasic alive. The ultimate coming out now. How many members are going to drop? Xerxes needs to turn this one around. Humanoid goes golden at the perfect time. Now needs to escape. No Man's so incredibly low. Eyes in the dark sphere. Where's it going to go? The shutdown comes through, and that's it. Splyce have won the fight. Can they end the game?
Perfect play from Xerxes over the wall to close the gap and get the kills. The death timers are simply too long, Dracos. 37 minutes into the game in Game 5 after Silver scrapes. Splyce are pushing uncontested into the Unicorn Nexus.
And with their backs against the wall, against former friends in Sheepy, when push comes to shove in the moments that matter most, here in the 2019 play-in, Splyce show up. Splyce eliminate the Unicorns of Love and the LCL, and they move on to the main stage.